Well, good day, Tubes. How's she going? Pretty good here. This poor old shed. Ooh, it is hot in here. Whew. Yeah, this poor old shed, I think we're gonna have to move it and build a new foundation under it. If you can see, it's getting, it had a nice wood foundation under it, but I think it's getting kind of rotten and soft and punky underneath here. And that was galvanized wood. Anywho, how's it going today? Pretty good here. That's interesting. Something dripped on there, but anyways, as you can see, we got the ATV all shredded apart here right now. I need to move it now. Need to move it because I take my battery off here because the little computer in this thing for the EFI slowly wears the battery down. So whenever we park it for a certain amount of time, we take the battery off. So anyway, sorry. We did a bit of work on this. I'm sorry I didn't film it, but we've had for actually quite a while the fuel gauge indicator on here not working. It's working now. I thought there was something wrong with the sending unit. This is a fuel injection, as you can hear it, you know, as it starts. Buried under this cover is the sending unit. That silver thing in there, you can see the everything's under there. This is actually an intake here for down at the muffler area, or the clutch area is an air intake for that. It doesn't really take air in, but of course this one here is for your engine, and this one goes down kind of the same area again. That's another vent here, but this is all the snorkel stuff, right? So in case you get up this high in water. This poor thing is getting kind of rough though. The old ATV, this is the Polaris 700, by the way. This is broken here, I think probably because of the heat. And then back here, this whole thing is broken here, and this is where your seat all mounts to. So I'm like, oh, that's not good. But anyways, we also had another problem a while ago here. Yeah, poor thing, you have to replace this whole back plastic piece if you want to fix that. I guess you could plastic weld it, but anyways, winch. We had a problem with the winch a few years back too, probably about the same time the gauge kind of screwed up. And this didn't come with a winch on it. Actually, we got a, was that a second-hand winch? It's kind of buried under the front here, and we got a second-hand winch, and didn't come with like the solenoid or stuff. That's what's in this little white box here. Anyways, that's what this is. I'll show you that in a minute. That's what that is. So we just used like a car solenoid. We hooked it up to I'll have to show you after too, but there's a switch here to turn it on and off. Well, I didn't need to use it, but this ATV also was weird because it came with like work lights on the back. Not really work lights, more like backup lights on the back here. These ones here, this thing's really dirty right now. These are the work lights here, and they never worked. It was so stupid because all it needs is two bulbs. The wire and harness and everything was right there, and then we just hooked into something here. I can't exactly remember when we hooked the winch up, but we used that to turn the lights on and activate this solenoid for the winch. So this is the winch controller here too, this guy. When we were out last with it there, this thing used to be spring loaded, and I'm like, turn it, snap, spring or something broke. So I'm like, oh really? Well, the winch wasn't working anyway, so let's get a winch kit for it. So good old Amazon come up and saved us, but you know, we got a winch kit for it. There's also another issue that I've done once already on this, and that was the where the radiator is located on this thing. If you're driving it in the muck and crap and stuff, it gets kind of bunged up. And I notice when the fan turns on for cooling, it is drawing air surprisingly, but it seems to be running way longer than it should. So I think we either need to rinse out the radiator again, or it's actually, you know, this is a 2007. It's actually probably due for a coolant change anyway. So I think it's not going to be today, but we'll probably take this radiator right out of here maybe, and then clean all the between the fins and everything, and the fan's probably dirty and stuff, and then we'll put it back in and then put new coolant in it. So that is the plan anyways. But today is winch day, and I'm hoping that the little new solenoid in here is a bit different shape than like this car one here. I'm kind of hoping that this is, I think, where they're supposed to mount everything, which didn't come with it, which is weird. But I think everything's supposed to go right in here. Hopefully it lines up. So let's fire it up here. We'll just get on her quick here, and then, oh, hang on a sec. I might have to take Dylan's bike out. Misa thinking. Because the way the shed's set up, it's not super good. Oh, it's actually bulged out there a whole lot too. That's weird. From my bike sitting on it, my old bike sitting on it, bulged the shed out. Plastic sheds, they're not bad, but they're not great. But yeah, we definitely do need to check the floor under this guy at some point here. It's definitely soft on the end here, man. So the rest of it's not too bad. And then of course my old dirt bike, which probably never do anything with. This is an old 78, 79-ish 250 Elsinore, wicked loud, but I've had that head off of this long enough. Oh, there goes it down. The head off long enough that it's probably that engine's probably toast now, so what's left of it. But long story short with that thing, going long story short, it was getting kind of low on power, so I took the cylinder off, took it to the guys up north of here, just Honda guys, and they sent the cylinder away and had it re-nickel-sealed, and I don't know whether they bored it out to the right size, or I didn't mix the fuel enough, thick enough probably for it, and ended up seizing the piston in it after about an hour of running. So I wasn't too happy with that. That was very expensive. But wait, what did that mean? I've never seen that before. Let's just check the oil here, make sure it's got some in it. It's definitely got some in it. Almost too much some. Okay, so why is it saying? Oh, it's not saying it now. Twin cylinder, woo! All right, we'll back her out. It's definitely weird driving it with no front on it. This has got that FMF exhaust on it too. FMF? I don't know what it's called now, I forget. Brain doesn't work no more. But there we go. It's nice to have that gauge working in. And anyways, I didn't mention about that, what we found. So I wish I recorded it, but we did it down in my other garage, and you know, it's just not going to work, so can't do that, right? What we found anyways, we took that it's a big round with all the screws on the top. Okay, screw off bugs already, really. Took the thing out, and it was quite a wrestling job, and finally got it out of the tank here. You can't really see it down, no, you're not going to see that. But anyways, we took it out, and on there is like a little float thing for your level, and the little float guy on it is made of like a foam of some sort, a gas safe foam, and it somehow got a little bit of a chip in the one end of it, and it seemed to sink. It soaked it right through, I guess. I'm thinking the ethanol probably. And the whole float thing just kept, it was on the bottom, so it was always showing empty, and you know, it was still running fine, but it's kind of nice to have that now. So okay, we better maybe unhook the battery again here, because we're gonna have to do some connection stuff. Let's take this guy off. Now there is some original winch wiring in here. Like it's already going right to the battery. It's what the second big cable is here. That's what that is. So we already have it here. We probably should get this old stuff off first. And that's okay. We're gonna have to get some tools. Definitely some tools, and then these two can stay here, I think. They'll be going up to the winch switch up there. I might have to actually take this pod thing off of here again, off the headlight thing here. Oh. Yeah, let's get some tools first though. All right. Take this part off, I think, because we're gonna probably have to get under there and put screws down there. And there's one back here. And so when I put this all on here, I guess originally, this is before the LDM is on, right? So this was just stuff we probably got at the hardware store, because you could have got this kit probably from the dealership, but I can't remember the exorbitant price of it, but I'm sure it was ridiculously expensive. So that's why we went with that. All right, so while I was in here too, I did switch some of the fuel lines for the vents here. That's the controller for the fuel injection for this new pipe, the HMF, sorry. That's the new exhaust system I put on there years ago. It's pretty loud though. We're kind of almost thinking of going back to factory. Okay, so that's grounding that guy out there. That's coming down and hooking into the harness. Okay, I'm just trying not to get too corn-flused here with stuff. Now we got to get that. This is going where? A little red wire. It's probably going to the switch. Yeah, it looks like we put that into here. Got power out of there for something. I might have to redo all those at one point here because they don't look super great. This, I guess, was something to do with the lights on the back. It was kind of nice to have the lights. Cigarette lighter adapter guy there. Okay. So yeah, we must have got power off of this guy, and this must be for the lights. So there probably was another switch somewhere that if you got that package on here, it would have plugged into here and then had a switch like we've kind of done here. So that probably doesn't need to be there, but I guess that's how we were grounding out this solenoid, because when you flick that switch on, this would stay on all the time. If you forgot about it, the thing got real hot, right? And that's potentially why it may be burnt out, but who knows? It's either burnt out or it's got corroded in there or something. My guess would be it's probably got corrosion in it. Okay, that's going to be a little more difficult to get those ones out. They're probably a 10 mil. Let's see here. Let's get these off first, though, here. Oh, they're a lot bigger than a 10. They're more like a... They're more like a... Maybe even bigger than that. 13 will do her. This thing needs a really good bath too, but I didn't really want to bath her and have to work on it, right? At least those connections still look pretty good there. And we probably could have just switched the solenoid here and drove on hunky-dory, but then when that switch broke, I'm like, okay. Yeah, I'm like, okay, no, we gotta do something else here. So one of these will be going into this winch harness stuff here. This one here. So that'll have to go back on the new guy. And let's see, is that a 10? So it's smaller than a 10. Oh, that's good because I don't think I have anything. There's a 9 here. It's probably not that though. No, it's probably SAE. Let's try a 3/8 maybe on that. That'll work. We'll get maybe this guy. And I think it's gonna need something underneath too. Yeah, I can't do that with that, that's for sure. I'll grab this and that. Pretty much guarantee it's going to need help underneath too, though. Ooh, maybe not. Still original tires on this thing. Bought this thing brandy new. I traded in my snowmobile, and that was a 2001, I think it was. Oh, I lost that nut. It's down there somewhere. I think it was a 2001 Yamaha. Yamaha. What else was the next name? It was a 600 triple anyways. It was a good machine, but our winters just suck down here now, so I'm like, no, let's get into an ATV maybe. So we've had an ATV ever since. And even this one's starting to get old and tired, and maybe I would feel a little better with it if I gave it a wash. That thing's junk, so I don't know if we'll bother trying to pop that open to look inside it and see what happened, but I don't think so. It's a grind off these, I guess. Okay, well, let's get some air out here going and at least blast. I don't know if I got anything in store right now. A little bit. Get back here. All right, give us a cleaning where we're going to mount this. Definitely needs some more air. More air, more air, more air. And we'll need mix. We'll need a couple of these maybe. I'll fire up the air while we're here. WD-40 is good stuff. Good for cleaning too, right? I like it for cleaning. And it leaves a nice shine. swear that's what they spray a new car with, like an old car, sorry, and they're making it look new for you. You get it and it's always all shined up. I don't know. All right, it's got the worst of her anyways. Let's have a look at this kit here. And there's the little boot guys. We might need them. Well, maybe not, I don't know actually. There's the new thing that'll get mounted on there. We gotta take that actually out too. And then there's the guy. It didn't come with bolts, so I had to put bolts on it. Which kind of sucks, but let's see, hopefully that'll just mount right in there. Ooh, that's pretty darn close. I'm liking that. All right, not quite ready for that yet. We got to get all this crap off of here yet too. Now, is that a 3/8 or a 10 mil? Nope. Might be a 12. 12 mil. Let's try that. I think it's probably a 7/16, but yeah, it's a little bit too sloppy. So let's grab a 7/16 and our little 1/4 inch. The old junk off. Don't know what happened to this. It was working and I went to use it, hadn't used it for a while, just to turn it. You know, the winch wasn't itself working, but went to turn it and it just clinked. I'm like, oh, that's probably not good. That's probably not good. Another one down here. It's been a good machine though. I've been happy with this one. Got lots of power, and for something that's getting older now, she still zips along pretty nice. Don't remember now how many kilometers we got on it. It's not really a lot though, to be honest. We don't really use it much, but we definitely use it more than we would have a snowmobile. Snowmobile was all right, but it had its things too, you know. I'm always out working in the cold, and it's like I don't really feel like being out in the cold, you know, just to try to have fun in it too. And yeah, the snowmobile was pretty good, but it was really hard on fuel. Like, it burnt up tons of fuel. Okay, we got wires going all over the place here with this guy. It looks like this one that's going in here. Pull this cover off. Holy crap. Take all this apart, I guess, in here. All right, that looks like 7s again, or halves. 7s. Okay. Don't know whether we'll need those again. I'll just put them down there. We will need that one from the power. And there's something else in there too. I'm not sure what it was for. Alright, well, first of all, let's get these guys dragged out of here. That one's out. I think we made these. It looks like that well cable. It's good stuff. It's been in there working a lot of years. Now that one's got to stay here because we're going to probably need that one again. And this one, where is this one going to? That didn't seem to go to anywhere, so maybe we'll just leave it out. I don't know why it was in there, but maybe that's why it quit working. Maybe it come off. Ground. It looked like it was a ground. Okay, now we got this one that's going up to the winch that we'll need to take off. Both of those got to come off. Put those back on here, I guess. There's still another one. Well, no, that one can stay on, but it's got to come out. A lot of wiring for a winch. Might not need these guys going down to the winch, so we might have to dig that out of the front of there too. I guess I could just reuse those. But that switch I don't think we're gonna need. I can't remember now. That one's, yeah, this thing's definitely got a spring broke in it. Oh well, it did serve its purpose, I suppose. Goodbye. Goodbye. Alright, so that guy we probably will, even though it says negative on it. Alright, let's see about this guy now. Now there's a wiring diagram. I'm going to have to probably look it up again here. Not like we use the winch a lot, but I tell you what, if you have one mounted to your machine, whoa, I almost dropped it. If you have one mounted to your machine and you get stuck somewhere in the middle of nowhere and you got no one else helping you to get your machine out, that friggin' sucks. Oh wow, that just mounted on beautifully. All right, we've got a minute or two of this. Get this all mounted back on here. Perfect size of wires too, or wires, bolts. Oh, that's perfect. And that was just a generic kit, this thing. It wasn't anything specific for this, so that's kind of amazing. That actually worked. It perfectly worked. I don't think you'd want to crank this thing down too hard though, because it is only just a plastic housing. Okay, so we got a 7 there. We're gonna need another 7. I think we can get one here. Tighten this fella down here. Okay, I think that'll do for that. Probably don't need this guy now. I'll put him back. Ooh, big motorcycle day apparently out there. Now, while we're in here, Get rid of some of the crud. Normally this is all covered up by the front panels and stuff. All right. Now, what else do we got in here? I guess these got to mount to the handlebar. And these, I guess, have to go, I presume, onto these guys here. And that's your actuator to push the power to the winch. And of course the switch is your in and out kind of thing. What else do we got to do here though? Anything? Let's put these over here out of the way. What else we got to do here? Anything else? Kind of wonder if these are supposed to maybe just mount right on here. They kind of look like they would maybe just mount right on here. Well, let me pull up this wiring diagram I've got here. And maybe I put that on backwards. Oh, hang on. I'm not opening there. So the red and the blue, yeah, I should have switched that around. Oh man, the red is to battery positive and the black, okay, no, that'll work there. That'll work. I just got to put this right on there. Hey, now this is actually kind of sweet. That one's a little bit bendy though. We're gonna have to straighten him a little bit. And the other two would go down to your winch. There. Hey, this is all right. This is all right. Now, let's figure out what size this is going to be. I bet you this is not a 10. It's not a 9. 3/8 will work, I guess. Okay. All right. Hey, this is all right. This is a lot slicker. Oh no! I blew my head off. Uh-oh. We're good. Stupid over-engineered WD-40 bottles. It's all good fun. Okay, that's got to come off. All right, we might have to shorten these winch wires a little bit. Because it might be a little bit too long. That's all right. I don't mind this. That's the ground for that guy. We could almost take this and ground it onto here now, but I guess we already got it there. Okay. That one there. That one there. That one there. That one's down there. Oh, she's gonna be a scorcher out here today, boys. Yes, I live in Canada, but we do also get some pretty hot, humid, crappy days up here. All right, winch power is on. Nice. Now, so yes, we won't need these things there going up like that now. Yeah, these are definitely too long. These are original cables, I think, though. What to do? Do we shorten, or is it better to leave them longer and just kind of zippy tie them here onto something? I mean, we got holes here we could zippy tie them to. Now, which way do those go on? Because they're both the same. To winch positive, to winch negative. So the yellow is winch positive. Does it actually say on this thing down here? Oh, it's got a 1 and a 2. Well, worst comes to worst, if we have to, we can just switch them. All right. Well, we'll just eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one do we put where? I'm just gonna put them on loose for now, like not done up right, like not zip tied right, and we'll try it here maybe. And I'm not 100% sure which way these other little wires hook on yet. And if this is right, we'll switch them. One I think would be positive. Now, which one do we got there? We've got one on positive. Doesn't tell you on there though. It's got a 1 and a 2. Fancy. Fancy. Now, just to try it here, maybe we'll just put it there for now. And this will just change. You might even be able to, well, one of these will be a ground for these little wires here. And one's going to be the positive. Of course, I don't think it tells you on there either, but let's consult their really bad wiring diagram. It doesn't tell you anything on which one's which. I would assume the green would be ground. But I'm not sure. Looks like we need to actually run this guy onto a positive 2. Where the heck is that gonna go? Onto here maybe. I'm not sure why, but definitely give us lots of winch wire here. Holy smokes, I guess we just wrap all that up somewhere too. But let's just loosely hook things up here. And we'll see if we got her working the right way. Looks like I'm gonna have to hook this into the winch power. Now this should have power here all the time, but it won't activate the winch until you hit the switch to activate this solenoid that's inside of this guy here. Put that on there. Get my fingers to work. We'll have to do this up a little better. So, I'm thinking this one to here. Nope. They have it already keyed for you, so you can't screw it up. Not very good connections, but All right. We won't need this guy, I guess, so that's good. Eliminate. Eliminate. All right, nothing should work with this thing here until we actually turn the switch on or off here. Though the thing will be live all the time, but it shouldn't go until you hit in or out. So let's just see if we can just pull a bit of winch out here first. And then we'll know which way it's gonna go. If we push in, hopefully it goes in. So we'll hook up the battery again here. I think this kit was fairly cheap too. It was definitely reasonable. I don't remember 100% now how much I paid for it, but it was definitely cheap. Okay. It should be good there. So that should have power now. Let's see what happens here. Oh, we even got it right. In is in. That works really good. Awesome. I'm happy with that. Now we gotta unhook everything again. believe it or not, we gotta unhook everything again because I gotta run things now and tie things up and get some zip ties and tie things around, and I just wanted to make sure we had it on the right way. Okay, we'll just put that back in the battery just to hold it. All right. Well, let's start with this guy. Ooh. They're not the best connections, I gotta say, but I bet you I'll probably end up having to fix those connections at some point. Okay. So I think we're going to want this to kind of come down through where everything else comes through here. Kind of right down through here, maybe. Yeah, that'll work. And that can come... Not crazy on that, but you could probably get power anywhere for that. Let's get this little lock washer off of here again if we can. Yeah. Bring it, the custom BILLSTMAXX. There we go. It's been a really good multi-tool, that one. I've been happy with it. Okay, that can go in there, that can go in there, and this go back on here now. We're all good and tight. Good. All right. Those controllers back up, even though they've kind of a cheesy little thing there, but that'll work, I think, for now. go. Okay. Now, me, because of me, let's put a little R on there for the right side. I probably don't need to take those off, actually. Let me see if I can get a zippy tie too for in there. Zippy tie, zippy tie. Pretty sure I got some here. Oh, look at the junk drawer up here. Sure, I stocked a few zippy ties here. I know I brought some. Where did I put them out? See that? I don't know where. Actually, it probably should be tied in wire. Zippy tie sounds better to me. Huh. I don't usually put them on this side, but oh, something leaked there, no gooey. Okay, I'll have to go get some zippy ties. We'll be right back. Oh, we just saw something moving in the grass over there. Oh, it sounds like a rattler. Did you hear that? He's kind of in that deep stuff there. Oh, I don't like that. Let's go see if we can see him. No, I'm just kidding. It's my zip ties. Messing with you. Sound like a rattler, doesn't it? Got some zip ties. Just so you know. We don't need that many here. I'll just take a couple zippers and zip these up. Now, I gotta watch here too, because this is where the box thing mounts down to. This guy here. You gotta watch where you put stuff here a little bit. So this thing mounts a couple of big bolts right there, and then it mounts up here to. Nope, it's these ones. That one. These are drains. Sorry. So that guy's got to fit right in there. Yeah, that looks better, doesn't it? It's got water in it. What? How does a sealed box have water in it? Better check that out maybe there, bud. You can see I haven't been working down here for a couple of weeks. We got Queen Anne's lace growing up like crazy. Oh, it's got a bit of water in there. Look at that. How the frick did that get in there? That's weird. Huh. Some of the screws are there, and there's a drain down here somewhere. Put it on the dry side maybe here. Whenever we get back to that part. There, we'll pull the drain out and let her drain. There she goes. Sealed box. Sealed box. I don't know why it would be leaking, but. Alright, where were we before we got sidetracked? Sidetracked it. Ugh. So yes, I think if we zippy tied, I'm gonna have to move that one again here. This guy needs to get rearranged. right tight. And this guy should probably come in from the back side. I'd like to get this controller rearranged somewhere too. Holy smokes, it doesn't want to come off. Jeez, bud. Yeah, I'd like to get this controller rearranged so it's not kind of sticking out the side here. It could probably get stuck right to the computer there, maybe probably the driest spot for it. I don't take this thing in too deep a crap now, so I don't know. I kind of left it out so I could watch it, keep an eye on it and stuff, but really probably don't need to now. Now I'm a little concerned about those just sitting there like that. I'd kind of like to see them in a bit of a loom. I don't know if I got big enough stuff here for them. Oh, maybe I do. A little bit of loom. I'll need some BT. Just rather than be in something kind of thing, you know, as much as we could get them in something. Right about there, maybe. Do this a different way. That in there. Big motorcycle day, I guess, out in the road here. Sounds like it's been busy out there with them. Come on, fingers. And there we go. Yeah, I feel a little better now. Those are a little bit more covered. I don't have a whole pile of faith in black tape though, but I think it'll work. And all my zippy ties just fell. What the heck? What's up with that? It's good. Let me just grab a pair of side cutters here. I mean, I got my clippers on my knife thingy here, but I'd rather use a pair of clippers. There's some clippers there. And clump those off. All right, so hopefully where we mount these extra wire, ooh, be 100% honest, I'm kind of wondering if I should have gone under this and then up through here. I think I might change to that, just because I think there's going to be issues, because this let me just fit this guy on for a second here. This cover here, I think, is where this little fuse box will be. this has got to kind of go up through here. Okay. Yeah, I think maybe we better run these wires underneath, to be honest. Let's take it off again. Let's take it off again. Okay, I got a mark so I know which one goes where. Now, here. Oh, actually, you know what? They're supposed to go right through here, I think. There's already a hole for it. But, I'm going to take this radiator out of here eventually soon here. It's going to be in the way again, probably. But I think they're supposed to go right through here. Down. Underneath. Something like that. Where's the other one gone? Yeah, I'm liking that a little better. And those back on there. For maybe the 14th time. Normally this install probably wouldn't take so long, but I'm a little bit fussy maybe, I don't know. Sorry guys, I'm fussy. And that one, back into there. Juicer, bud. Okay, I think I'm satisfied now. Let's get that nipped off of there so it looks a little better. That's good. I think that'll work. Let's go in there, let's go in there. They're going through there. These are definitely way too long. But for now, maybe we'll just zip tie them right to the frame there. Now, where did those other zip ties fall to? Oh. One there. Might be fun to get that fished into there. I know I just said I'm fussy, but I don't feel like shortening these things today. I don't know if I can get my fingers up in there. If I can get it started. Oh, it's not going to fit through there anyways. Oh, man. There's a fuel filter right there too, right behind that thing. So I got to make sure I get that in the right spot too. Yeah, I probably should change that fuel filter too, you know. That's still original. Okay, I got a zippy tie up. And I'm bleeding. It's so sharp under there. Jeez. It doesn't cut through the zippy tie. Ouch. I don't really want to cut the ouch, sharp. I don't really want to cut that the wires any shorter. But just because I'm going to take this radiator out soon, I'm not going to attach it to this guy here yet. So we'll leave that for now. Ouchie, look at the hands, eh? It's freaking psoriasis. Jeez. It does bother me. Holy. Anyways, we'll put on some cream stuff for now and just carry on. All we can do. So, that looks pretty good. Now, these rear work lights are kind of nice to have when you're backing up in the dark. But let's see if we can get that figured out here. Oh wait, I'm done yet. We're nowhere near done yet. We still got to mount the switch. The switch. The switch. I kind of figured I'd probably mount it kind of where this other one was. Now my hands are all greased up. Now let's pull out. Ooh, we're gonna have a lot of this wire left. I'm not really sure why they give you so much, but should be tons. If it's really bothering me, I guess we could shorten it too. So I think that's got to go. But nice to have it on the other side, but let's see what they give us for mounting stuff. Ooh, it's hot mounting stuff. Ooh, put that in there. It's very hot. Sitting there cooking in the sun, I guess. Alright, so that looks like it's got to go on the back of this thing. Somehow. That's for the handlebar. Mount to, but okay, so that, how the heck is, really? You have to do it like, it's interesting. I guess I gotta take this thing apart to screw this thing on here. Would go to there, guessing. Losing stuff, I'm losing stuff. Okay, that would go into there. Clear as mud. They don't give us a washer for that. That's an Allen key or something. Now I'm supposed to No, that'd be for the handlebar things. Okay. I think we'll get this figured out here. I need that screwdriver. There, that must be the way they're thinking. Really not wanting this thing to come apart on me here, but that should. If I can get my fingers to work. Not like that, I guess. Or you can change the profile of it or whatever, I guess. Okay. It's definitely different, but it works, I think. Sure, I'll get it on here and be like, nope, I want to do it this way. Oh crap, I should have put a washer on there. And give us extra little mini nuts. There's a couple little mini bolts in here too. I just don't really know what they're for. Let's leave things loose for now. Find an Allen key for that guy. These guys are for here. Probably should go find an Allen key. All right, so it's going to kind of interfere with the throttle cable a little bit there on this side. Guess we can go that way. Okay, put this in here. Date. This guy in here is definitely long enough. We don't have washers for that though. That's okay. Definitely big enough for different bar sizes, I suppose. We're losing our parts here. Okay, let's get that snugged down there maybe. Man, that's not going to fit my bars. That's interesting. That's way too loose. Well, where's that supposed to go then? That's not going to work. Fantastic. Fantastic. Well, see, bars are a lot thinner. That one's tight, and it's almost tight here, and it's gonna flop around like that. Wow. How the heck am I gonna wrangle something under that now? That sucks. That really sucks. I wanted that to kind of go right there. I think that would have worked pretty good. I do believe it would have worked really well there. Now what can I put in there that would tighten up? Like another half a piece of pipe or something on the one side would probably work, but I think that would work good right there. I don't really want to use something like black tape because that's probably just not going to hold nice. But there's a good 1/4 inch gap there that needs to come out, if not a little bit more. Gotta find something that's not gonna go kind of bad, you know. What have I got? A little chunk of piper. Something's not gonna mar it all up too, right? What about like a little chunk of hose? That might take up a bit of room in there. Ooh, don't want that one. How wide is that thing? It's not very big. Maybe a little bit bigger. It's kind of cheesy, but I guess these bars are so thin. Yeah, we don't need much. Just like something like that. Try not to cut myself. There we go. So now we got to wrestle that in there too, I guess. A little bit of wrestling. A little wrench out again here. Where did he go? Hear him. I hear him. Oh, come on. That might be enough. That might be enough. Oh, crap. This hose is all deteriorated. You can just go right down there, bud, if you don't mind. That might help. Top one in here. Darn factory skinny bars. That's okay. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh crap. I gotta put this guy in there too somehow. I could actually go in the middle maybe now. Oh, that might not tighten down enough though. Now do we want it this way? I think this way. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm probably going to switch to one of these little guys over here. Well, definitely metric. I think they're probably an 8. Yeah. Now that's going to be interesting trying to get that tight there too. Because I'd like to have it, well, it could actually come out a little bit. Bring it in a little bit and just kind of hide it by the throttle control here a little bit better. Man, now we're losing the box and all the other little parts that were in there. I don't know what they're for, but there's a little wee bolt and something there. I don't know what that was from, but something like that actually worked pretty good, I think. Okay. Now, I think that'll be probably all right. Sweet. Okay. It's windy and nice out here, but man, I am standing here sweating. It's all good sweat. Alright, so some of that can stay in the pod here, but because you're going to want to, well, no, it should all turn with the machine. Yeah, it should be all good there. This guy, we've got to figure out what we're going to do with him. Might have to get myself some good two-sided tape maybe and clean off the computer there and just stick it right on there, because this really doesn't need to be hanging out, to be honest. You can kind of go anywhere. Okay, that seems good and solid. Good. We'll maybe zippy tie that together there. The zippy tie, the rattlesnake. Clippers, my little clippers that don't want to clip, and a couple zippy ties maybe. Now I just got to go through the side of this box here too. We got to remember. See where we got room here. Oh yeah, we got to look at the switch too, don't we? Just want to get this thing zipped on here first. That should be good. All right. Well, let's hook her back. Well, no, we got some more to do here, don't we? Probably gonna shorten these, likely after we do the radiator thing. To be honest, they don't need to be that long. This is a really long ground wire on that thing too. I don't know if they're expecting you to leave the thing. I guess if you wanted to leave it unhooked, you could leave it unhooked and then stand off on the side while you're winching. I probably won't ever do that, so chances are I'll never need a winch. But I've said that before. I'm like, oh, if I had a winch. Okay, so yeah, that guy I think would be decent enough if it would mount kind of right in there, and this could get wound around as well, you know. For now, we'll just leave it, and we'll have to deal with that after, I suppose. This I'm probably definitely gonna shorten, so I'm gonna have to put new ends on here and stuff, and be a little bit messing around. They didn't put the ends on super great, I noticed. There's a lot of meat hanging out there, wire hanging out. Don't really like that. So okay, so let's hook on a battery again here. Some extra bolts that I brought in case those ones to mount the controller weren't long enough. Time is at 12:13. Oh my goodness. On a Saturday afternoonish. Okay, so that should all right, sorry you lost your battery. Had to go get you fresh juice. So we were just going to try this out. Beautiful. Okay, that's good. Definitely gonna have to shorten that wiring though. I'm gonna have to get some different ends put on it. I think I've got some here. I don't know if I've got that size of a hole though, but can definitely. Oh, I think I got a kit of these things up here somewhere. Yeah, I sure do. Go Amazon. Yeah, one of these would probably work on there, I'm sure. It's not the best kind of end though, really, to be honest. I thought I had other ones too, but maybe I don't. That, or I could just maybe use, and it's probably not heavy enough. Pretty thick wire on those. Be too thin. That might not even work there too. Let's see if it fits on the little stud guy though. Oh yeah, those will be fine. Just fine. I don't really like the style of these ones though, because you can't really put the wire through and then pinch it. But that one's probably too big. We'll have to do that another time. No, won't have time today for that. Another day, another job, another job. And I'm not too sure if I've got the right crimper for them things. I might just have to use the pliers and smush them. I'm trying to think now. This guy might work on them. Let's see if we're gonna use that one. Oh yeah, that'll smush them down, I think. Okay, that's good. Do that another day. Don't have to do that today. What else we got to do here, though? I think I want to see about looking into that rear switch here to get the lights to work again. So this will have to go to a battery, I guess, or the positive. Onto one of them, and I think that's all it'll need. Let's just yank it out of here again. Now the switch has to be on. For that, we don't have any lights on there right now. We'll just touch this to the positive here. Oh, I don't think it's gonna fit on there. The stud's too big. Oh man. Well, let's just see if we can get contact there. So they're on now. Now this switch should hopefully turn them off. No, they're still on. Okay. So that's because this power wire is going right into the power, so we need to actually change that. Okay. So we got to get power off of there for sure. This would be nice to get it actually mounted right in here, maybe too. I'd have to drill a little hole, mount it in there. I'm almost out of time today, though, unfortunately, which, yeah, really sucks. So we might have to do this little job another day. Not too bad then. All right. Well, we can do that. We can clean up, do it another day. Clean up, clean up. Everybody, everywhere. It's Dylan's song from kindergarten. Clean up, everybody. Clean your crap. No, clean, do your share. So, yes, we're going to have to change the way the switch works here, I suppose. Because this is powering this thing the whole time there. Well, I better not pull that right out, maybe. That would suck. Oh, where'd you go? Yeah, so that's going to have to get power on that thing all the time. Oh, for cornflakes, you know what else I did forget? Put these stupid boots on. I did. Well, I can do that later. It's not a big deal. Totally forgot about them because I put them up on the back under the seat. They're supposed to go on and cover them fellers. It's not a big deal. Show you one here maybe. Darn it, I forgot all about them. Now, where did that? You know, I just wanted to take these off again. Oh no, it's the wrong size, bud. What are you doing? I just wanted to do them all again. Totally just remembered. Oh crap. Probably should take this off again too here. And turn the switch off. Okay. You notice I just told you I'm kind of running out of time. Now I'm trying to rush and I'm screwing things up. Okay. Yeah, we got a little party to go to this afternoon, so I gotta go get myself presentable. Okay. So, these little boots. They're supposed to go on here. Don't think you're gonna get a boot on this little wire thing here though, the big harness. Oh, come on. Don't mess up with me now. You'd have to go way underneath. Okay, should know how to take those on and off by now. Wow, I don't know how they expect you to get that on there. Maybe I should have just left them off. They are all the same size. You go down there. Oh, how am I going to get that out? Good. Oh my goodness. I got to stop rushing. I don't think those are going to really fit on there too well, to be honest. I don't want to rip the freaking cable off. Holy smokes. There. It's kind of useless because the stuff will just get all in the back anyways. I'm not doing that other one. Screw that. Heck with that crap. That's just ridiculous. So yeah, I'm going to have to find some two-sided, and we'll mount that guy up inside here, I think. And that'll work for that, I believe. And what else? This guy will have to mount on. We'll do that another time though. We'll have to put a switch in line in the power line here. What is this going to here now though? Oh, I know what this was. This we can take out too, that's right. Okay, so this is the thing for the heated visor I put in years and years ago. I'm not going to use it anymore, so we're just going to take it right out of here. That's what that guy is. Not going to use that anymore. I don't have a helmet that has a heated visor anymore anyways, so probably not going to be buying another new one. So that'll come right out of there. That's all this guy was just a little plug your visor in there, and it heated up the mask, the visor on your helmet. It's actually pretty nice. Okay. It's actually nice to maybe see if I can get the proper plug and switch for that, but maybe for now we'll just tuck it in there. And that'll still work, but okay, we better put on these screws. We drive this thing, we're gonna have problems. These little screws down here. Why is that not fitting right? Well, I guess that's it. Doesn't look right, but those don't really tighten into much by the feels of things. Where's this one going? Okay, something's fishy. I'm not seeing where the hole is. I think it's actually a bit higher than what I've got it at. There we go. And this guy, we better stuff him in there too. We'll have a bit more work to do in there yet, so. Now, while I'm here too, I wanted to just double check this oil again here. It seemed like it was really high. Sometimes that's not a good thing. Ooh, it's really high for some reason. Looks fairly clean though. Still smells like oil. Still oily. Interesting. Probably due for a change. I'll have to go get a filter for it. Okay, so this guy, yeah, we'll just leave him sitting there for now. That's all garbagey stuff. Controller be garbage. Put your tools away, because next, oh, hi buddy. Chipmunk just went down there. Chip chip. Okay, we're missing the little guy right here. Good to go there, I believe. Oh, well, that one's junk too now. Take off the junk. Allen key. I will put the stuff in its proper places after. I'm just really pressed for time right now. This guy we'll leave here for now. Good. That's drained out. That's good. Must have got water in it somehow. It was sitting upright, so I don't know. Maybe it's got a hole in it. That's good. A little U-bolt here might be good to hang on to. Maybe the wire. That solenoid's junk though. Okay. Junk. Strip this guy down, maybe save that wire, because the wire's good stuff. This stuff's all junk. I would like to see if I can get that open, see what happened to it. Someday we'll do that, maybe. That can come in, this can come in. I think that was good putting that loom around that stuff because it's kind of light. All right. I think we pretty much got her all. I hear you, buddy. Oh, there's some more bits here. Not sure what those tiny little things were for, but we'll throw them in the box here for now. Good. We'll go put the machine back away for today, and we when we had the tank off, we did plugs on it too, and they were actually beautiful. Really good. Oh man, I missed a zip tie. Missed a zippy tie there. Gotta get the hip cut off. zippy tied. Okay. Sure, I didn't leave anything else. But yeah, I noticed the fan again was running a lot longer than it should really need to on this thing, so. All right. Not all right. Let's put the battery back on first, bud. I'd take this on and off so many times. I should just have one of those nice big disconnects. Battery disconnect. Okay, that should be good for a short little ride here. Yeah, this thing has seen better days. There. Probably should get that whole black back thing replaced, but holy smokes, I bet you that's not even available anymore. All right. Now that was a nice rubber plug there. I bet you that's where that switch went for the rear lights. So we have, start at the start here, 2,575 kilometers on it altogether. That's your RPM. And 260 hours, that's it. It's not very much. See if we can climb the wall here. Not even a problem. I did that other side, but I got my ramp sitting there right now. All right. Funny open wheel, doesn't it? I kind of like it actually. Not in the right spot here. Another thing that just stopped working is the rear brakes on it. It's got a little wee plunger in there that it dried up or whatever. I don't know. They don't do nothing now though. Probably needs a new one. There we go. I think we're mostly in. This poor shed. All right, we'll take this battery off again. We'll call her a day for today and do some more work to her next time. Get the radiator out and I'll fix this wiring, maybe shorten it. Might be 2 more videos on this, maybe 10. We don't know. All right, there we go. So thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that today. We did a fair bit of work to it. Got the winch working again. Winch worked fine. I just hardly had any use. I think I've used the winch actually like maybe 3 times in its entirety. That would be about it. So there we go. That's gonna be another project too, this thing. It's definitely not sitting right now. I built a pressure treated thing under there. Oh, I didn't put his bike in. Oh. I built a pressure treated thing under there at one point, and I guess they finally gone rotten. It only lasts so long. Should have a little pad under it really, but I mean that's like probably 10 years ago anyway, so done pretty well. Holy smokes. Okay, we're done. Thanks again for watching. Catch you all later. Oh boy. And you guys have a good day. Paisley, where you going? Paisley, where you going? Gonna say hi? Ready? Gonna say good day, tubes. You smelling there? Is there a groundhog maybe? Oh, I hope not. I hope no groundhoggies. I hope no groundhoggies. Hey, give everybody a kiss. Good girl. You coming with Dad? Come on with Dad, quick, quick. Quit sniffing. You're going to get in trouble. Oh, we need to mow the grass, don't we? Come on, let's go. Come on. Come on, let's go. You don't need to be back here getting ticks all over you, too. I shouldn't probably be there, but come on, we definitely need to mow the grass. Gotta steer your dog. Steer your doggy. Come on the porch, quick, quick. Quick, quick, come on the porch. Yeah, quick, quick. Quick, quick, good girl.